What's up, and good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to this new, exciting, and special edition of Reverend Unplugged, where I will be going on an eventful walk and talk with our very own Deacon Joseph David. The to be ordained Father Joseph was born and brought up right here in Mumbai, student of Mumbai University and Mogasu, both of his dear parents. Let's hear about his life from him.
What's up, Deacon?
What's up?
Welcome to IC Church.
Thank you.
What a pleasure to see you. You know what? Let me show you around our beautiful parish.
Great. Hey, but wait, let me change and come in.
So, Deacon, this is our quadrangle.
Oh.
So, whenever there is any outdoor activity or anything by the church, it all happens right here.
Right here. Oh, that's
Every
cool.
youth
That's really nice. Quite
Every youth
spacious.
activity, yes, it's very spacious. It's beautiful out here. You can see all these chairs.
Yeah,
Now
but they're all empty, man.
Yeah, they are a little empty now. But before the lockdown, this place was filled with lots of excitement and
Oh.
enjoyment all throughout.
Okay.
People sit here and they have a talk. It was like a meet and greet kind of place here.
Oh.
So yeah, we're looking forward to having something more coming after the lockdown.
Done. Excited
So-
to see that.
Now enough call.
Yeah, okay.
Let's get to you.
Me? Okay. Go ahead.
So there
Shoot.
is this one small tiny question that the
Tiny?
parishioners
Okay.
and I would love to hear an answer for you. So, what was your reaction when you were appointed to IC Church Borivali?
When I was appointed to IC Borivali, did you see something?
Yeah.
That was my reaction. So, yeah.
So, a little bit of, okay, I'm going somewhere nice, and a little bit of, yay, I'm going somewhere nice.
That's right.
That sounds interesting. I'm sure all the parishioners watching and all of us here are very excited and very happy to see you be a part of IC.
Same with me.
So, let's see what else we got.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. What about your childhood? Like, your family, your friends. How was your childhood like? In a week.
Okay. Regarding my childhood, if I speak, I would like to start. I'm the only child, only son. And I would say it's a normal one like everyone else. Lot of cousins, so a lot of musties in the house. Okay, and then yes, I'm born and brought up in Goregaon, so that's my home parish, Goregaon West, and that's where I did my schooling. My college was obviously somewhere in Malad, but then later on I shifted to Marine Lines. So that's like a little bit of myself, things which are happening with me, sort of. But most of the time I was in Goregaon West, and my childhood has been lovely. So I could say I enjoyed my childhood.
That's nice. So,
Thank you.
was it like you got all the attention being the only child from your parents? Whatever you asked, Mama, I want this, Mama, I want that, everything came. Yeah, sure. You want that? You want that? Was that the situation?
Well, I would say yes, but not fully yes, because I used to even get bamboos. Bamboos and beatings, okay? But yeah, because I'm the only one, so I used to get it. That's what to do. That's it.
That's nice. But did you have like neighborhood friends and
Plenty of them.
friends?
We used to play in the evening together. Like, I used to sneak out always. In sense, like, I used to just wait to go out
Are you
and...
sure you should be saying that? Yeah?
Well, that was my childhood now, so it's okay.
Still you only.
Yeah, but it's okay. I think, yeah, that's natural in everyone. Even I think you also like to sneak out sometimes.
This is about you. No.
Ah,
Okay.
that's smart.
So, Deacon, you mentioned earlier, you went to school in Goregaon
Yes.
and college, then to Malad. So, another question
Okay.
regarding that.
A bit collection. Actually, it's not like I finished my college from Marine Lines, St. Xavier's College,
Oh.
but initial period I was in Malad, and then I
Okay.
got transferred.
Okay, like junior college.
Yes, something like that, similar. Yeah. And my school is St. Thomas, which is Our Lady of Rosary Church, Goregaon West.
Oh, I've heard of that church
Yes.
before. Yes. So, I just want to know whether if you were like a front bencher, scholar type student, or you were the back bencher, the teacher says don't talk, so I will talk now. Which kind would you fit yourself into? Keeping in mind your friend circle, it's very, very important. Yeah.
Okay, I would say as time permitted and as the situation called, I was. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Such a diplomat.
Yes, because yeah, at times you have to be a little like a front bencher, and sometimes, yeah, back benchers.
So school, college was fun,
Cool.
no matter
Yes.
what. That's very nice to know. So, like growing up, you said you were the only child and stuff. So when you didn't have anybody to sneak around and play with, or have any cousins, like quarrel around with, what were your hobbies? What do you do in your free time? Even now and even back then.
Well, my hobbies kept on changing, so I wouldn't say I stuck to one something specific. During my school times, most of the time I used to, like, as I said earlier, sneak out and play with my friends. But I had a close friend of mine, just my neighbor, and we were like quite chuddy buddies, sir, we're like quite best friends. So it's like whenever I used to be out, he used to make sure he's out, like playing with both of us. And then in case he's free and I'm like stuck up with some work, I used to try to squeeze some time out and just be with him, sort of. And like, so that's how we're doing. That's a friendship. That's
That's very nice. So are you like still in touch with your friend?
Yes, we are in touch, and in sense, like, well, he's married now and he's settled in life, so he's happy with his family, and eventually, like, I would say he married to one of my best friends only, like, sort of a close friend of mine. So
that's very
they
nice.
both are my friends now.
That's nice. So like to be in touch with your
yes, my childhood friends too.
A different feeling altogether.
Yes.
So when you were growing up, did you grow up as a child strong in the faith, or over time that relationship with God built up and then like you came to the Seminary? How did it
To speak on this, I would say as a child I was nurtured in faith through my grandparents, and that's where my faith started growing. So I would say, like, and it's always a process of growth, a maturity, you could say. So it's been eventually growing from that time onwards now. So even now, today, as I'm standing over here, I wouldn't say that I'm totally confirmed and confined in the faith. I would say I'm still growing, because that's how it has to be. You have to keep on growing, right?
Oh, that's right. So, like we're standing around here, so I'll just tell you this one thing. Here is the Sunday canteen that happens by the ICSY. So you will find everybody hearing mass here, and as soon as mass is over, boom, this place is bombarded with people.
Wow, that's
Get
cool.
really tasty cutlets, chicken mayo sandwiches.
So all the paid pujas over here.
Yes, all the paid puja, baki puja, nothing to do on Sunday. Here, everybody's out here eating.
But first over there and then here.
Yeah. So, Deacon, I mentioned to you earlier that people sit there and like we have the Sunday canteen and
Yes.
stuff. But I'll tell you where people go. So they come from here. This is the church.
Okay.
We have mass here. This is the people like put chairs out here and sit during mass to hear mass, and the church is full and stuff. There are people always around here. And when we come out from here, going towards the canteen, here is the Christ the King statue.
Okay.
And people stand here and venerate and pray, and it's very nice out here.
Oh.
Now, I would like to know, we the parishioners would like to know about your vocation story. Like, what inspired you to join the seminary, and how did it go about?
Oh, well, I say that it's a good place that you chose to think and talk about my vocation near Christ the King. To start with, I would say, well, it's not like a boomsha, like sort of like, just a happening thing. It's a normal, like, not a call or something which I received. It was just a feeling that started within my heart, and that's where it kept on, growing. It all started when I was in my school. So I would say I would really, accept that. Yes, during my school we used to have a vocation program, like a quest. So priests from St. Pius, they used to come to our school to give a talk. And I remember one priest especially, I would like to mention his name, Father Roland. He's no more with us. But I remember him coming to our school. I was in my 9th or 10th standard. And then we had a class and a session going on. And that's where he spoke to us. And when he was talking to us, I could really feel that, there's something that's, there's something that's wow. There's something
powerful.
Nice. Yeah, something nice. And something that was more attractive, like, attracting me towards that, that words, whatever he spoke that moment. And that kept in my heart, like, sort of I was growing with it. I spoke to my mom later, when I was in my 11th, in my college also, because that's where I was, thinking of it most strongly. The feeling was most strong. But my mom was like, she's like a strong woman. So she just said, not strong in sense like beating strong, but yeah, strong. I would say like, okay, yeah, she's like a strong in spirit, like spiritually, and humanly also she's very strong, because she's the one who's kept the family together, and she's quite. So that's when, like, it's her saying, and I had to listen to her because I'm a
Your
son.
mom,
Yeah.
obviously.
So yeah, that's where she said like, Joe, it's too early for you to decide something like that. So let's take a little time. You have your college to finish and all that.
Was your mom like someone who was very career oriented? Like she wanted you to do something?
Well, she never forced or she never pushed me for something. She always had given me the freedom. And that's within my family. I would say with my aunt, my uncles, all of them, my aunties and my grandparents, they always used to, motivate me, not push me, I would say motivate me. And they used to always support me. And that's where I could say that has given me the confidence and strength to grow. And that's what is required in a family life, I would say, that you have to motivate and you have to be standing besides. You need to show your support. The child grows with that confidence. So that's what happened in my family. And my mom, when she said that, I was totally, confident what she's saying is right. So that's where I took a little time. After my college and all that, I continued my work. So you could say I have an experience, I was working initially in a hotel industry, then I joined a call center, and later a call center, after the call center it's aviation industry. So after that, that's when, it was in year 2012, I just thought to myself, now already it's too long, and too long in sense the years are passed away, and I have to take a call and I have to decide something. And that's where I started sharing with my mom again, and I took my aunt's help for this. My aunt, that's my mom's sister, so I through her, I said first I said to mom, she said no, so I said now yes, I said let me try some sort of mediator now. So I tried I asked my aunt, I spoke to her, and she was kind enough to talk to my mom, and my mom was really, she understood this time, in sense I think as I was discerning, even she was discerning. And that's where, when I spoke this time to her, she was all ready. She took some time, but she said if you're
That's what you want to do,
if that's your ambition, or that's your aim and that's your goal, you go ahead. Yeah, I had a question to her, what about you all, my mom and dad? And that's when she said, don't worry about us. If you're going for God's work, we'll be taken care, and that's what is happening. That's it. So I wouldn't say something jhatak something, but it's a smooth flow, and it's with God's grace. When He calls you, He prepares the path. Yeah, He prepares the path for you, and that's what I believe in. I trust Him.
That's nice. Very, very nice.
Thank you.
I really liked it, and I'm sure all the parishioners out there listening have also.
I hope that this inspires some more vocation in our parish too.
So, Deacon, we just walked through the temporary graves. Around here are the permanent graves, and here is the prayer room where people come and pray whenever in their free time and stuff. It's very quiet in there. And It's very nice when you go.
I know they'll be missing it now because of the lockdown. It's locked.
It's all shut. Yeah. So, Deacon, with all of this, the parishioners and I would like to know, what was your seminary life like? You mentioned before that your parents were very supportive and they motivated you. Your whole family helped you get through this. But in the initial years of your life in the seminary, how did it go through? With family, missing family and stuff, little homesick.
Okay. The initial period, initial time.
Being around new people, suddenly a lot of new people.
Okay. If I talk about that, I would like to start saying that for me, the experience has been a little different. Why I'm saying different is because actually this is the experience of most the brothers when they enter the seminary, the first day of the seminary, when we go with our luggage and our parents, what happens is that the senior brothers, the 1 year senior, they normally welcome us. They come to the door, they welcome us. They even take, on the contrary, they even take our suitcases, and that's so sweet, that because I have experienced in such a way that a brother who was helping me out for that, he had such a broad smile on his face, and that gave me a cheerful joy, saying that yes, very true. And that even surprised my parents, because my mom, my uncle, aunties, my entire family who had come to drop me that day, they said, wow, if that's the welcome that you're getting, I'm sure you're going to be chilling out over there. And I said, yeah, that's true, because today when I'm looking back, I could say that that's wow, that's a wow experience, I could say, because I wouldn't deny the fact that yes, in seminaries you go through, sometimes there are times when you are all by yourself, you have that worry, the confusion, or even at times you have that that stress and the tension. But apart I would say a part of all that, when you are in that prayer and you are surrounded by such a joyful company of brothers, and it gives you like a thrill. It gives it's like goosebumps, like right now you can say. But then it's like it gives you a thrill and it keeps you going.
It's like you made a new family.
Yes.
That's
So
right.
that's how we, and I'm sure like all the brothers who have joined and who have come around, they have taken this as an experience.
That's very nice. It's
True.
like from the thing that I thought the seminary would be, this is really nice, and I'm very happy you went through this very good experience.
Certainly.
Be with us, Mary, along the way. So Mother Mary is here. This is Mother Mary's here.
Yes.
So whenever people come for mass and pass by around here, this is the one place that everybody stops by to say a small prayer to Mother Mary.
That's so sweet.
And,
Well, I think even the Rosary Crusade happens over here because we said it.
Yes, it's right
so,
here, right.
Yeah, we conducted it over here.
Yes. So going back to the further question, part B of it,
Okay,
the seminary life.
right.
So, could you tell us one experience that you had at the seminary with all the people? Maybe your birthday celebration or something. Something that really makes you all bubbly and happy when you think about it.
Okay, that's okay. That's fun part. Fine. Before I start with that, I would like to just add in a little bit what we spoke about prior about my seminary formation.
Yes.
Well, I would just like to mention this. Yes, seminary formation is like the base. So it forms a person in the 4 pillars. I could say that that's like the human formation, the intellectual formation, then the pastoral and the spiritual. So that's the combination which combines and which makes you as one unique, the wholesome of a life. So that's where we are being, pushed, molded. Thank you. Yes, molded, and we have been, we have been shown the path to go forth from them. So that's where we get our learnings and we have been taught, and that's how we get matured in sense. I would say matured in spirit, because that's the place that we get empowered and empowered by the. Coming back to your question, what you asked me right now about the fun aspect, I would certainly say the fun would be added to the prior answer which I gave. The entrance, the first day of my seminary when I entered, that was something very, very unique and very different, because that was like touching. Yeah, it was very. And I wouldn't say funny, but it was very touching and very soothing and strengthening. Other than that, the funny parts, I would say, like we eat together for our meals, morning breakfast and evening, afternoon. I don't want to forget the lunch. So we have a lunch also together, and then dinner, and yes, chai both the times. That's evening 4 o'clock and in the morning around 10:45. That's the time that we gather together. We make halla gulla. We have fun. We talk. We share whatever we done in the class in the morning. We share over there at times, or we have to talk a lot about our games, which is going to be back in the evening. So that's a place. This is a place of fun where I can see. Another aspect of fun I could say is that at the annual year, like December of every year. Unfortunately, this year I'm not sure whether they'll be able to do it, but every year we have a annual play, a major play, and that's the place like we all come together with all our our creativity, our fun aspects, because we really we practice. We have rehearsals and not throughout the year, I would say at least 1 or 2 months we start. Okay, and that's where that excites, because you just you interact with each other, you talk, and that's where even the hidden factors of if you're angry or something, that also comes out. But I would say the anger part, you can just skip it down. Yeah, because you enjoy being together, because you spend much of time otherwise we have studies and we just schedule out a time for our studies. Yes.
Something that you take
very true. Yeah, so we just keep us that moment is okay, study times are separate, but this time is only for practice, and that's where we enjoy. Along with that, there are many, there are countless, I could say, on and on, if I because the batch, the seniors, the juniors, I wouldn't say senior juniors, but I'll say colleagues together, it's like fun being together, and I'm really missing, I'm missing
Don't
them.
worry, in IC you will get that big family feeling.
Certainly, I'm sure of that. I'm sure that even they would be getting good parishes and that family feeling again. That's true.
That's really nice. So this is the cross that was initially put inside,
Oh,
but now
okay.
it's out here
All right.
because I'll tell you a very fun fact. Okay.
What's that?
So this place is called the brown chair area.
Oh, brown chair.
Yeah, brown chair, because
Okay.
the chairs put here are brown in color.
Oh, all right. That's cool.
Earlier it was called the white chair. Can you guess?
I'll guess. I think it's white chairs.
Definitely.
Cool. I got it.
And now this place is, there are no chairs out here. So this place is called
Smart. That's smart.
Notaria. So this is a very interesting question.
Okay.
So since you joined the seminary, you and your batchmates have one goal, priesthood, right?
Mhm.
So now, because of the pandemic, it's delayed a bit. So how are you coping with that?
Well, that's the very common question that I've heard almost every time, But I would say an interesting fact. Initially, yes, it is difficult because we are human. So, you start thinking about it and you start worrying about it, right? And that's very common in all of us.
Correct.
So that's what we have gone. I wouldn't say I would cover it with like a ice coating saying nothing happened. No. It's all that we have gone through. But I would say it didn't stop over there. Like it's gradually moved ahead. And for me, I would say the best model whom I have imitated or I have followed at this moment is Christ and his mother. Things are actually, to say, never planned or never revealed to them, but they always accepted it. And that's what is in our life, I would say, because we, on the contrary, we all made many plans. It will be like that, it will be like that, because every year we see ordinations happening and wow, this is what I'm going to plan for mine. And I'm sure, the run for it. But then we learned one thing, that yes, God's plan is more better than ours, and He always has something beautiful in store for us. And that's the hope that has been instilled in me and my batchmates, because as I see at Jesus and I see at Mother Mary, they never knew what's going to happen further. They were never revealed the plan. They only said yes to God's will and they followed. And as we also accept this call, the challenge or the beautiful, that you say the call is beautiful. Yes, the call is beautiful, but the challenge is not accepting the call. The challenging part is when you're living the call. It's like, the process which goes on. And that's where I see you get the divine help also, because it keeps you stern, it keeps you going. And sure, God has instilled and inspired everyone, so that He's given us the power and the strength to go further. So I would just say that at this moment, even to you and every one of you all, that please keep us in prayers. Pray for all of us, because we all need prayer, and that's the only motivating factor which keeps us going.
That's very well said. I'm sure the whole parish, all of us will definitely pray for you and your batchmates that all are ordained soon. Okay, so Deacon, we've come to the most interesting part of this.
Okay,
so this is called the rapid fire round.
Oh, the rapid fire.
Okay. So you have to be very quick in your answers, and if you answer correctly and quickly, we have one small hamper for you.
Hamper, cool.
All the parishioners will pray that you get ordained quickly.
Wow, that's a great one.
Okay.
I'll try. I'll make sure you pray for me. Yeah.
We'll try. Okay, so first question.
Go ahead. Shoot.
If there was one meal you had to eat all day, every day, for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Well, I would say Chinese, without the salt part.
Okay. What is your definition of an ideal holiday?
Baga in Goa.
A city anywhere in the world you'd like to visit and be for the rest of your life?
Well, not the rest of my life, but yes, I would like to visit Jodhpur.
Are you a morning or a night person?
The need of the hour, as is required.
Okay. Chai or coffee?
Chai.
Okay. What is your favorite street food?
Samosas.
I'm hungry. Okay.
Me too.
3 things you can't live without.
Family.
Okay. If you were not a priest, what would you be?
I think I would be still working in the airport.
So if I had to call any of your closest friend or a family member of yours and ask them what are your 3 bad habits, what would they say? What do you think?
I will give you numbers so you can call them and ask.
Okay. One person that you look up to.
Okay. Well, I spoke of one, Father Roland, but this person I would say is another spiritual director called Father Filio. He's my spiritual director in Seminary. I look at.
That's nice. What's your favorite color?
Okay, there are many colors, but I would like to say red, green, and blue. Green, especially for nature.
Okay. Who is the one saint that you intercede to?
Okay, that's an interesting one. I would say the Queen of all saints, Mary, our Mother.
Oh, that's very nice. So we're done with the rapid fire round. Thank you so much.
And how was I?
good. I think good.
I'm assured that you're going to pray for me.
Yes, the parishioners and I will pray for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pray for me and my batchmates together, all of us.
Thank you, Deacon, for giving us your time and explaining your story to us. We all loved it, and we will pray for you that you are ordained soon. We hope that you give a very good job and are very nice here in our parish. And we hope that this IC parish is a new chapter in your book that you will always remember and cherish.
Certainly, it's my pleasure, and thank you for giving me this opportunity too.
Thank you, Deacon. Is there any message that you would like to give out to your parishioners?
I would like to say something to all of us. I would say that it's always one thing which I have followed. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, because things we work out and we plan out through our mind, but when it comes through our heart is the first place that it starts preparing. And I would say that keep a smile on your face, keep safe, keep healthy, particularly in this period of pandemic. So keep healthy, keep safe, and with a smile on your face. All the best. See ya. Bye, Viveka.
Bye.
Take care.
Deacon Joseph,
Hi, Father.
welcome.
Thank you,
to
thank you,
our
thank you,
parish.
thank you.
Welcome
See ya.
to
Bye.
IC. Welcome.